So I'm Michelle Dulong, and I work for Stanworth Nonprofit Housing in Minden. We have 74 units that house seniors and families. We were with Simply Accounting and just found that doing the rent rolls wasn't really working that easily, and NewViews certainly seemed to solve that problem.
Hi everyone, my name is Loveland Valdez. I'm one of the partners for ProEdge Management Inc. And we're a management company that specializes in the management of co-op and nonprofit housing. With Yardi, you would have to enter the invoices, then go do a check requisition, and go to HM Works to do the calculations for the RGI. So yeah, we transferred from Yardi to NPH.
Okay, I'm a general manager for Pathway Nonprofit Housing. We've been self-managed since 2000. Before it was managed by Region of Peel. Before, bookkeeping operations were done by Region of Peel software for our buildings. When we separated, we started to look for the software to do our in-house bookkeeping operations. And there was not many choices. It was HM Works, it was NewViews. At that time, it was DOS-based. I remember how we were working on the DOS-based program software, and I think one or two more others. So we were using both of them, but then we start to think how we can combine everything together. So we contacted the QW Page with the idea to combine all operations, not just bookkeeping, but also all the reports that we need to do, as well as the RGI calculations, accounts payables, work orders management, and so on.
So my name is Bhavik Lakhani. I've been working in the co-ops and nonprofits for just about 10 years now. I've been using NewViews for 10 years. With this, it's like you're on one screen, you're looking at the members ledger. Oh, something looks off. You can just hit the settings and go to the RGI calc and see that your RGI calc is right or wrong. And with the amount of when you really pick up and do a lot of volume of work, that those little things really, and those little pieces of time really add up. And I find that just makes it so much more efficient when you're doing my job, at least.
Hi everyone, my name is Siande. I work at CHFT as the financial administrator. I came in at CHFT 2 years ago. I hadn't used NewsView for a few years. The last time I used NewsView was 2009. So coming back, it was really good integration. It was easy for me to come back, just quick touch up in terms of training, calling you guys if I'm stuck with something I don't remember how to do it, and I just calling the support was really amazing. From right now, I'm expert. I'm back to it. It's like I never went away.
My name is Erin McNeil. I'm the office manager at Apple Grove Co-op, which is a 51-unit housing co-op in Hamilton. I was using QuickBooks before, but NewViews NPH is specifically geared for nonprofit housing. It has everything that I need in one place, so I don't have to have my accounting software in one place, things for work orders in another place, doing subsidy calculations in another place. It's all together.
My name is Fumi, and I'm a bookkeeper / office admin for Prisma Nonprofit in Whitby. We have over around 186 units that we manage. For me, I've been used to QuickBooks, even though the company has been using NewViews, but when I joined them, this is the first time I kind of get introduced to NewViews. And like they mentioned, also using HM Work, it was kind of, I had to learn both software, but now with everything together, with the RGI calculation, it's very easy. It's much easier. Yeah, I love it more.
I am Jeff Martin. I've been auditing co-ops and nonprofits for about 25 years. I'm a CPA, and I've been using NewViews from the start with the DOS-based program to what we have today, which is the NewViews nonprofit, which is what most of my clients use. I see a lot of different programs, and I see a lot of clients changing from QuickBooks and changing from Yardi over to NewViews, and due to the integration, just everything in one spot. Seamless conversion from QuickBooks over to NewViews just by sending one file into the NewViews team, receiving one file back with all of your history, all the historical information in there is great. I've had 4 clients change over in the last year from QuickBooks over to NewViews, just because the NPH program is so much more robust for nonprofits and co-ops.
I like the reports. I like the fact that the reports print into Excel, and that's nice and easy to be able to fine tune them, I guess, once they're in Excel. And recently I started with the rent geared to income calculations, and it's been going great. I much prefer using NewViews for RGI calcs than our previous method, which was a bit of a mishmash of Excel and Word. And now it's just all in one place. Don't have to enter things twice. Prints out a nice report calculation, and it prints out a nice letter for the tenant. So it's perfect.
To add to that reporting, for the site level that does the day-to-day data entry, it's very easy to navigate through in terms of reporting arrears and stuff like that. You just kind of use that one system, whereas before, we would have to do the arrears report via Excel, and it's pretty much just everything in one system. So.
For me, I really enjoy that there's coded arrears reports, so I don't have to go into Excel to code my report before giving it to my board of directors. It's already in the program. And as well, subsidy calculations are so fast and easy. No more doing them all by hand.
And what I like that, because whenever we need to adjust something or something is not matching there, QW page willing and fast in the meeting our needs and actually communicating with our accountants to produce whatever reports needed and whatever data needs to be produced. And now I think it's a comprehensive software that can address needs for nonprofit housing and co-ops, because it combines pretty much all the operations that we need to do in our business pertaining to this sector.
I also like the way I can have shortcut and bookmark for all the reports I have, which I generate very different kind of reports for our organizations, and I work with different co-ops as well. So the fact that I can create a shortcut bookmark of all the reports I need to go to right away, I don't have to go to report and then drag down. I can just go up, have my summary of all reports I need. I find that really helpful.
You could be reconciling a bank 100 pages a month at 12 o'clock at night, and you'll never forget what you were at last reconciled, and always it tracks the bank. So whatever you've reconciled, if it agrees with the bank, the books agree with the bank. So the integration is great for nonprofits, work orders, purchase orders, purchase invoices, all that. But my favorite in the last probably 3-4 years has been payroll. Payroll, obviously, as I said, it's always accurate. There's no question about that. But the next step, like when you look at government reporting for ROEs, T4s, T4 summaries, I've had clients where you can do T4s and T4 summaries for 50 to 100 employees in less than 15 minutes.
We used to have just do payroll by checks, but now we're doing the direct deposit, which is way easy also. And also the idea that it can be on the cloud and we can have a server, and I can also have access to it at home while on the desktop. That makes, and everybody's on the same page. I like that part.
Mm-hmm.
Along those lines, from an audit standpoint, having everything integrated from the payroll to the subsidy and all the reporting makes it much easier for clients to give the auditors the information they need without too much trouble and seamlessly.
And I think the support, they're very supportive in that sense. They're very patient in terms of when you ask questions, and even after the fact, when they do help you out, they kind of go above and beyond and say, you know, if there's anything else, and kind of take that extra mile to show you other things when you ask about a particular entry that you don't understand. They take the time and they have patience, and I like that you could always get someone. That's what, you know, and when you really need something done right then, right? I like the fact that they're available for you.
Yes, I agree. I think one of the best experience I had was, I think I deleted something by mistake once, and it has to do with the financial. So I was freaking out. So I was calling, and I'm like, oh no, they don't open until 10. So when they finally pick, I was freaking out. And the next thing, I was trying to explain. And then she's like, okay, I can help you with that. But even me trying to explain, she didn't really get what I'm trying to say. So she's like, you know what, let me connect to your system. Just show me what you did. In 2 seconds, she undo it. I'm like, wait, that's it? She's like, yeah. So I was freaking out for hours waiting for them, but that was one of the best experience I have. So with all the features that NewViews offer, I think one of the best thing what I would recommend that to anybody is their support system. One of the best.
And what I like about them is that even though they're great technically, but their accounting knowledge is also really good. So if you have a specific question on the kind of technicals of accounting, it really helps because they understand what you're saying and then they can help you really quick. And if they can't, they're usually really quick at getting back to you. So it's one of the best support that I like, especially in this day and age when everybody complains about customer service. I would say NewViews has probably the best technical support out there.
100%, I would recommend NewViews to anybody. Like I said before, everything is in one spot. I don't have to use multiple programs to input information or to find things I'm looking for. Everything is in one program and at my fingertips.
Agreed. I see the same thing. You know, it's efficient, it's fast, and it saves a lot of time. And for me, that's important.
Yes, and number one reason would be that this system provides us what we need. We don't have to look for anything else. So we can run the whole year, and then auditors are come do their audit, and there is no issues with our bookkeeping operations.
I would definitely recommend NewViews to a not-for-profit housing corporation.
I'll recommend NewViews just basically because of on two things. The cost is reasonable when actually changing your system to NewViews is very reasonable cost, and the support, the IT support is amazing.
I do recommend it to my clients, and many of them who aren't on NewViews already are changing over to NewViews. The reason they use it, the reason they love it is mostly what we've talked about, which is the integration of all of the different components that make a manager, coordinator, administrator's life easier, from payroll to subsidy, right into the accounting system and the banking.